Hi guys. And it looks like it's working. It looks like it's working.
I think it's working.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, it's Venus Day, but thank you, Venus and Mercury, for cooperating for a hot minute so we can actually get
Yeah,
things
not with my
done.
microphone, but with
Not
everything
well.
else.
I think that was our offering. Like we'll take the hit here so we can actually get these things
Oh, shit.
lined up for the first time ever, which is going to make us actually start on time easier from now on. So that's nice. I'm getting my notification here. I'm getting over in the YouTube chat. I know AJ's already on it, so give me 1 second as I make sure this doesn't blast my speakers. Okay, cool. Fantastic. All right. So I already see Katie in the live chat. Hi, Katie. Good to see you. Oh, I need to make sure my Twitch also shows up. This is going to be fun. Okay. Yay. Chats everywhere. Love it. Cool. Good morning to Jelani Martinez.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I
Hey,
got like a really
Russ.
important email that just came through right as I was doing a thing, and I'm like needing to read it really fast. So
Yeah,
I
you do your
apologize.
thing because I have a feeling I know what it's about and
You
I'm
do.
excited for you. So, Vanessa, hi, good to see you too. Hello to everybody on Twitch and YouTube and M's YouTube. We are doing our best to juggle everything here. If you see me looking to the side, whatever orientation you see, it's because I'm checking out what you're saying. So, this is my way of making sure we can interact. Same
Yeah.
goes for M, who is also checking her personal YouTube at the same time. We
Oh,
are,
that's what's happening. Ta-da.
yeah,
Ha ha ha. It's
yeah.
there. If anyone's like, what? Why are you not wearing headphones? It's because Mercury freaking sucks.
Oh, and we can see who's chatting from where in the live
That's
stream
a
chat
win.
now.
That's such a win. Look at us
Oh,
go.
wow. I don't think I need both windows open at this
I
point. I can
only
just
need
look
one window
here.
open now. Oh my
Fantastic
God.
Friday indeed.
Hello, everybody.
Ah,
Hello,
this is so
hello.
delightful. Wow, I love when stuff
Great.
actually streamlines itself. Good, because now I can pull up the Aries Ingress primary directions, which really popped off in the news this week as far as astrological stuff goes. Hello, AJ. Thank you so much for being our mod in 3 different chats, you guys. So you're going to see AJ in your
AJ's
chats.
awesome.
Just know AJ is killing it, and we appreciate them.
I turned,
Hello, hello.
okay, well, Mercury's not working perfectly. I turned the ads off. I thought I did on my lives, and they're still there. So I apologize to anyone who's seeing my ads if you're watching it on my YouTube. I tried. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
I tried. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mercury
It's
next week
honestly
will
been
go
an
into
experience this
Scorpio
morning
for
in
this week.
general.
Yeah.
Why am I all washed out now? Stop it, camera. Stop it.
Stop it. Get help.
Stop it. Oh,
Yay!
it worked.
Oh, you just need to
Just
boop
go
it.
with it.
Magic boops. All
Right?
right. Hi, Jen. Good to
Magic
see you.
boops.
We love the magic boops.
Live
I love
stream
that the
chat.
chat's working. That's actually really
Look
nice.
at that. That is so
Oh,
fun. What? It's like the things we use have functionality in the ways that they're supposed to, or
yeah.
something. Like,
These things we pay for do what they say they do. What? Cool, cool,
what a
cool. Hey,
shock
guys.
to the system. Hi,
So,
everybody. Welcome, welcome.
welcome, welcome. Let's spill some ink. I've got some ink to spill. I've done
You start.
research to
Go
spill
for
this
it.
ink this week.
Go for it.
So, preface, one of my clients has been asking me about stuff going into 2026 and I was like, "Oh no, I should start looking at 2026 then, I guess." And I've started and that has
Mhm.
made me also do some recap on 2025. And one of the really cool techniques that I've been studying for about a year now, and I'm starting to really incorporate because it takes a lot of math, has been just giving. So in the Aries Ingress for 2025, if you look at the chart for the year, you see that Mars rules the 10th house and the midheaven, and those are indicators of the leadership of the nation that you are pulling the chart for. So Mars is what we want to look at for stuff going on with our leadership. And when Mars does a thing, we have seen headlines where stuff happens to a certain person.
I
That's
can
what
show
I'm talking
comments on
about.
stream.
I
I
love
just
that.
realized that. It'll last for 10 seconds and then go away. So we
It's
can have feature your
fantastic.
comments. So if you
Really
ask us a
cool.
question and we want to answer it, I can put the question on the screen. Sorry. I
Oh
was
my gosh, look at the functionality. Yes, awesome.
sorry. I know that make your
So
Taurus side happy. I had to try.
I know. My Virgo midheaven is also just like, yes, thank you. Yeah, so we look for Mars. And in the promise of Aries Ingress, we see tough stuff for Mars. Mars is not doing so great. And I'm smiling about it because I don't approve of our leadership. So, what the cool thing is this week, in the sort of technique of primary directions, you take that chart and you let it sort of keep going, and you, through lots of math, figure out when in the year that planet that was like over here in the sixth house is going to make its way around, rise, culminate, and set in the chart. Mars culminated this week between the 12th and the 14th. And some really interesting headlines that had effects on our leadership came out around that time. And it's
Yes, it did.
fascinating to me. It's fascinating to me. And they were detrimental to that person's reputation. And Mars, of course, is in fall, which is the opposite of exaltation, in the Aries ingress. So promise coming to fruition. Yeah,
Yay.
that's what I have to
Yay.
say about
Mars
that.
doing things we like.
Yep,
It's fucking Mars. I
because
understand Mars is a beautiful functioning planet and it has a function. I just don't like it. It doesn't like
listen,
me. We don't vibe.
Mars,
Also, Aries the god also doesn't like me. He can go fuck
yeah,
himself, and that's cool too. So like I'm content.
Mars doesn't really want to be liked. I don't know if you have you ever seen that meme? Jeebers. Okay, I get it.
He really doesn't,
He
according to
doesn't
your
want to be
focus
liked.
then. Like,
That
excuse
one,
me.
there's that children's book called Meet the Planets, and someone made a meme
No.
because when you get to Mars, he looks so cranky. Oh my gosh, can we share screen? Because I will pull this up. It's
I
so
don't think
funny.
I don't think you can share a screen. I also have a really
Um,
cute children's book, actually, now that you mention it, that I just got sent by my lovely agent, and it's one that she just should look at it. Why is this loading on my
I'm gonna
phone? Why?
change our layout really quick. I can't make it to
Oh,
three, so I don't know what it's. I'm gonna try to share a screen, which you know is gonna be great during Mercury retrograde. Hopefully, it just
oh,
takes me
wow, we're
away.
about to be shuffled, team.
Uh
Get
huh. Yeah.
ready.
Bear with me on this because this is gonna be worth it. This is gonna be worth it. No, I want the other tab. What's it called?
Everyone should
Oh,
ask
it's
questions right
okay.
now so I can try to share
So
them on the screen at the same time to make it as
ah,
confusing as humanly possible.
that's the meme.
What is Oh, that's the meme. Mars is gonna meet your stupid ass. Amazing. Amazing. Phenomenal memeing.
Yeah, yeah. So
Look at
that's
this.
Mars doesn't want to be liked.
This is so good.
Yeah, soak
Oh,
it
I'm
in,
so
y'all.
glad you guys like the new podcast
Yeah.
intro. We have a
Yay.
lovely, fantastic new editor that is
Ta-da.
made a podcast intro for
Oh,
us,
we
which is
have a
really
new
sweet.
podcast intro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it
More
made
I
a new
know.
podcast intro for us, and it's
That's
great.
so cool. Thank you,
Yeah.
Noah. Shout
Yeah,
out to
that's
Noah.
great. Mm-hmm.
Um, Phenomenal. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't need
yeah.
that anymore. Yeah. So that's like my
AJ, you're
biggest astrology good excitement for this week.
That
Um,
is a good astrology excitement. Honestly,
hmm
the other thing is that next week is busy as fuck.
Yeah.
So much stuff is gonna
So
happen
much,
next week,
so
guys.
much stuff.
So many a thing. So
When I
many a
was
thing.
I was trying to figure out in my Patreon, I do like a newsletter every week for everybody, and then I go deeper into it for my students who are like, they're actually paying to get overwhelmed by astrology. I love them for it. And so,
Good.
so I went in and I'm like, how do I frame this? And it's, I think I did an okay job. My students will let me know. But it's a lot of stuff. There's so many like,
It's
if,
much
if a
stuff.
if a clock chimes on a certain hour or half hour or whatever, we're gonna have the most obnoxious chiming of clocks every 10 minutes next week,
Yeah.
as an
When I was looking
analogy.
at the energy, we talked about this a little bit. I lost everything, but the two of you kept stayed up on the lost screen. Oh my goodness. Well, that's
Oh,
fun. We're that magical. Let's go.
yeah.
We talked a little bit about this week, like before we recorded the podcast episode for next week. And we were talking about it and we're like, so there's not even like one thing to talk about because it's so many
Mm-hmm.
things. And like I'm seeing it on the energy, I'm like, does it look crazy and fast moving? Chris is like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff actually. It's like,
I want to know.
so good. Because when I
Stuff,
look at
stuff.
it, I was like,
Lots of stuff.
whoa, seatbelt, buckles. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. Seatbelt buckles for sure.
AJ, you're amazing. You're in like
Yeah.
85 places right now, and we really appreciate you.
Yeah.
You're
And also,
fantastic. I just like
yay on Twitch. That's so cool.
get it.
Yeah. AJ's doing a great job. But yeah,
Mhm.
so that's your like really in-depth astrology for what's going on. That's called metaphorical timing. So if you're like, Mars isn't doing anything by transit right now per se, no. But in the unraveling of the ball of yarn that 2025 is from March to next March, we hit a knot and we are unraveling that knot in particular. So that's kind of how I like to explain timing techniques when they pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have like a 30 some page document that evaluates the year. Yay! And I'm creating the one for 2026 now. So yeah, it's a lot.
Sorry, I gotta be real weird for a second. My guides will not let it go that I need to light incense, and I keep telling them to not, and I'm like, I'll do it after, and they're not taking that as an answer, and I don't want to keep listening to them at the same time, so I'm gonna light
Um,
incense.
yeah, what
Um,
incense are they telling you to light? Because I think I
the
have an idea of
Egyptian,
why.
the
Yeah,
Egyptian one.
yeah, yeah. It has to do with the email.
Oh, potentially, it could totally
Yeah,
have to do with email.
yeah.
But we are gonna light incense. By the way, we bought. Oh, can you see it? You can.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh,
This
yay,
is
those.
incense. I've used a lot of it because I love it. We
Same.
bought this. It's like it was like a pound and a half of incense cones when we were in Egypt from the spice shop. They smell amazing. There's like 5 different kinds in here, and I have no idea which one is which, nor do I know
No, they
what
didn't
they smell
label
like.
them, so I'm just like
Um,
sniffing. I'm like, ah, it smells Venusian.
yeah. What flavor? Good question.
What
It was just a
flavor?
pound. um. Yeah. We just kind of like went with it, and we were like, well, we want
Yeah.
and they smoke better than any incense, other than like straight copal, which is what I typically use, which is just sap.
Yep.
For fun facts, copal incense is a sap. Oh, I kicked over my
Yeah.
light.
Well, they gave me the. Oh, that was shiny. They gave me
Yeah,
the frankincense, and it was like straight frankincense, like the wood,
yeah,
and I loved that. Oh, I like your light in the background. That I
yeah. I
noticed it now
use it
because
on
it was not covering
occasion.
outside. It's
Yeah, I
pretty.
use it on occasion. I needed. It's really gloomy here today, and I needed it to be sparkly, so that's what we're doing. Apparently, I need incense cones too.
Yeah, Rita's looking
Um,
at the dragon incense holder. That's
That
phenomenal.
is, I support that. Take this as your
Oh,
validation. You should get it. I am
you,
always going to be a bad influence when it comes to purchases, though. So,
especially if it's
not in
dragons or
readings,
cards, just
like
do
not
it.
in readings. If truly, if we're in a reading, I'm tapping into your guides. But if it's just my opinion, you're looking at something that's cool, I'm like, yeah, for sure, you should get
Yeah,
it.
as a friend, you're a terrible influence when it comes to buying stuff, and I love it.
Straight up. I really, truly am.
No, but I appreciate it, truly, guys. The other update I have is that I did that.
See, look how good that
That's
smokes.
so nicely done, and they burn so well too.
I
I love it.
know. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
anyway, my guide's like, you need to do that. You need to do that.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck, okay, fine.
I got to use some of
Jesus.
that for the Mars talisman I made recently, and it was just like this feels like legit stuff, and I like it. I felt a lot like that the whole day though, because it was Mars. Um, I did that summit yesterday.
Oh
You know
my
that
God.
summit? I don't even remember what it was
Krista,
called. It was
please
like
tell
the
us.
empower, own your power, something about light. I don't know.
It's
It,
yeah, it's the dumb.
I felt, I don't want this to, so I'm a very diplomatic person. But when I joined, I caught the very end of the last person's and I was like, "Oh, so it's going to be like that." And so as I'm listening to this person go over time and talking about his version of quantum physics, which if I would have caught the rest of it, maybe it was more grounded than it sounded. But oh, great question, AJ. So I started mine and I was like, and I had totally forgotten what I told them I was going to cover. So I came on there and I was like, we're just going to do like daily stuff, whatever. And they're like, so you're going to share with us doubt busting practices. And I'm like, yes, I am.
Sure. Sure, I can do
I
that.
could.
Sure.
So I
What is going
basically
on
just
with my
did. It looks great. You're just glowing, and you should. So I took some time, like the first 15 minutes was supposed to be podcast style interview, and it wasn't. So then they were like, so go off. And I was like, oh, this is the part where I'm supposed to present. Okay. So I start like telling people like, here's how you can, the like first step I would give you to doubt busting doubt, because doubt is a thing that I've dealt with so much, blah, 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 do this, do that, do this. And then she gets on to like, I said something about cuneiform because I was talking about how far back astrology goes because I'm going to talk about astrology every chance I get. And she was like, why did Latin die as a language? It's such, oh no, I was talking about the planets that rule each day of the week as something you can do daily. And I was like, do it in Spanish and you'll remember it easier. Lunes, moon, martes, Mars, Mercules, Mercury, right? And she was like, isn't that Latin? And I was like, well, they have the same root language, so probably both. And she was like, why did Latin die? I don't understand. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why Latin died. I have theories. But yeah. So the whole time it was just like me trying to gauge like how far I could go and how I could do it. And
Also,
then
Latin
she
isn't
popped in.
dead. Fun
It's
fact.
not dead. We still use it. I can read Latin.
I
Like,
know. I was just
like
like, also, it's not actually dead just because it's
yeah,
not a
it's called a
common
dead language
language.
because nobody
Have
like
you ever
speaks it
heard a
correctly.
Latin name of a plant? It's
Yeah.
they're
Well, I
Latin.
mean, have you ever heard Italian or Spanish? It evolved. English doesn't sound the same as it used to either. Like, But I didn't want to jump on that train. But then it was like, we still had like 20 minutes left of the presentation, and I kind of wrapped up what I was saying, and she was like, cool, so what else? I'm like, oh, um, I thought maybe questions or something, like, I can do
Yeah.
more. um, so yeah, biology, yeah, exactly,
That's just,
Shauna.
I'm
Latin
like,
is everywhere.
it's like a daily. I mean, I
Yeah,
understand that I do a lot of stuff in ancient Rome,
yeah,
energy wise
yeah.
and research wise and writing wise and stuff. And so I'm sitting in Latin a lot, but also like it is a daily thing.
It's everywhere. Yeah, medical terms, everything. Like I'm in it a lot too because of astrology stuff, but still, it's there. It's there.
Yeah.
Carpe diem. Am I right? Um,
Oh, AJ, thank you for saying my hair looks cute. I appreciate it. This is the
it
I curled this
does.
in 5 minutes look.
Nice. I like it. This is the my headphones are gonna hide the fact that it's all bedhead in the back. Look.
You can't get bedhead. It's not possible. It's
You have
imaginary.
no idea. I depend on my workout every morning to make it calm down.
I just I do all of this with a straightener, so I just like and then
Oh,
like curl,
nice,
curl,
because it's
curl,
like the
curl.
I
Yeah.
used to do that.
Well, my hair is past my ass basically. It's so long, like
Yeah. But
that
it's
it's just
glorious.
too
Yeah.
much for a curling iron. So it's just
Yeah.
I'd rather just flip some pieces.
AJ, you would think no one looks at the back of your head, but then I picked up Zelda on Monday because it was her gotcha day and I was showing her off to everybody on my Monday live. And of course, I leaned down to do this. And what do I get on the whole camera when I was looking at the replay for clips? Bald spot. Bald spot everywhere. It's just like, it's like the only feature I have that I can really rely on is that thing's going to pop out whenever it gets a chance.
But it's dope because it's your scar.
It
It's
is.
not like you're
Yes.
some like balding person. Like
Yeah.
it's your scar. Like it has a
Yeah.
purpose.
I do not have
And
hair
that's kind
loss,
of cool. Like
fortunately.
that's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm at peace with it. It's bigger than I imagined, though. Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh. But my favorite thing is on our trips, Katie every once in a while will run up to me and be like, keep talking, and like fix my hair and stuff, or like make sure the hair is like covering the bald spot. Katie, I
That's
know
so
you're probably
funny.
not watching it right now, but if you ever catch the replay, or if anybody wants to shout out to Katie, thank you so much.
Right? If anyone's been on our trips, Katie's been on all of them pretty much.
Yeah,
So Katie comes on the
and will
trips.
continue to be. If you want to meet Katie, forget us. If you want to meet Katie,
No, what you should
come on
do
our
is
trips.
you should go follow her everywhere because she's fucking
I
fantastic.
know. Katie, the
It's Katie
psychic
the psychic
stylist.
stylist. She does psychic hair and she's super cool. And you should follow her, especially on TikTok. She's super fun over there. But TikTok and Instagram, you should go follow her, and we should all give her as many follows as we can give her because she deserves
Yeah.
them, and her
Yeah, she does a
content's really
great
cool.
job. Yeah.
And she doesn't get enough notoriety for that,
No,
in my
and she does a
personal
great
opinion.
job like showing off the trips too. I always watch her stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, we did do that. She made that look so good.
She shares the trips more than we do. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So
Her and
we're gonna have to
Alexandria
like
as well.
clip this so that we can send it to Katie and be like, hey Katie, look at us giving you a review. Katie is magic. Magic
Alexandria
is
also
Katie.
comes on all the trips. She also shares more
Alexandria,
trip content than we do.
if you
You
want to
should
see
also go
just
follow her.
effortless stunningness, I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
her handle? I don't know that one off the top of my head. Katie the Psychic Stylist rolls off the tongue,
Yeah, well, and it's exactly what she is. So like all the
right?
things in one. Yeah, I have to
I can't
remember
look
that
on
one.
my
But
phone because I'm still using it for comments.
I can and I
Wow.
will. Calm down. It would be
My
really nice
goodness.
if you wanted to just show up on my like live stream, but hey.
Her on Insta for Katie is Katie the Psychic Stylist on both TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because she does psychic hair, so she'll go in and like do a Reiki healing and like reading for you while she cuts your hair. Isn't that cute?
Yeah,
Can't
it's so
find
cool.
it. People
I'm
can't
gonna
find
find
Katie's
it.
handle on Insta.
False.
Maybe we lied. Maybe she has a different handle on Instagram.
She does.
Maybe I'm
I've
wrong.
seen her on there before.
Yeah.
She's more active on TikTok. I can't. This is the best use of our live.
I know we're
I'm
doing so
really
great. It's fine. It's
no.
fine.
I mean it though. Like pumping up other people, fantastic. Because I'm just
Right.
like Alexandria. Have you ever talked to me in my DMs?
You search
No
her,
is the
she'll pop
answer.
up.
Not because her name doesn't. I just tried that.
All right, I got this. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I got this. Give me 1 second. I just don't want my phone to talk at me, but it won't. It's fine. We'll
And
be
see, the
fine.
thing is, y'all, this wouldn't have taken. It's
It's
Katie the
powered by
psychic
Pockets.
stylist. Powered by Pockets. There it is. Yeah.
Powered by
But I just
Pockets is
did
another
confirm
favorite. Yeah.
Katie as
Go
well.
follow her. She's great, especially
Yeah.
if you want to see our trips because we don't share nearly as much as they
I
do.
mean, I
Um,
don't have the aesthetic eye like they do. So I'm just grateful
yeah.
they enjoy the trips. I will make them magical for them just because they're so
Yeah.
good at that.
Yeah. And then it's Katie, the psychic stylist. I will type into the chat right now for you.
Yeah.
We got this.
Um,
I don't know which chat is going to show up on AJ, but you'll have it right there.
yeah.
Whoop. Where's my
Shauna
face?
saying, life goal is to be an honorary traveler with y'all. Honestly, mine is to maintain the travel so that we can have more and more honorary travelers and just have a good time. Cool. We got powered by Pockets. Look at that. Yay. But they are
Killing
so,
it.
yeah, stunning in every way. Oh, look, it's my name, but it wasn't me, I promise.
It was
That's
me.
funny.
I did it.
Yeah.
I'm you. I'm in your space.
You have, like, wow. That's so cool. Nifty.
Yeah.
I
Ta-da.
do things without even thinking about them.
Look at us go. Yeah. I will say our travels are fun. And thank you, Shauna, for saying the Egypt rules have been fun. I
Yeah.
made a list the other day. I was sitting there so basically this is what happened. So for context for everyone, you get behind the scenes peek on how good I am at content creation. Are you ready for this? I have not done a bunch of reels about the trips purely because I do all these recording on the trips and then I'm like, that's a lot of recording to fit together. And I don't really want to sit down and do that because it's really hard for my brain to conceptualize. And I don't like
Yes.
that it edits it weird. And then I have to re-edit it weird and it makes me stressed. So then I was like, what if I just shared the stories of the trips and some pictures and like occasionally some video clips? So that's where this came from. So I sat down and I was
It
like, I'm going to
works.
make a list of over the last 3 years, like how basically how many stories that I could tell that would be fun and interesting and like really show off like the psychic side of travel. The list is really, 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 really long. I was like, cool, 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 cool. So I'm gonna do that, and so that's why I started sharing that. Especially, really, I praised to Sekhmet on that one because she popped a video up of someone like, going into her thing again, and like the comments are all just like, wow, but they show her completely, and like I think it's fine. Like, I don't, I wouldn't do that. She asked us not to, but people can do that, and that's fine. And I was like, I'm gonna make a video about this because this is like the 8th time this has happened where I'm like, someone else has found the statue and had no respect for her privacy.
Well, even like this last time we went there, there were people doing yoga poses outside her sanctuary area, and I was like, I
Yeah.
feel very
Oh,
personally
and
about Sekhmet though.
And so we didn't really even, I'll probably share this eventually on one of the reels or something, but the temple that you walk through to get to Sekhmet. So she has her own little temple. It's technically hers and Ptah's. So Ptah's her husband, the god of dark. They're linked. His statue, gone. You can feel him though on that side.
Yeah.
And there is no light coming into that room. You can go into that room. No light there. There's a middle statue too. We don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. It's just like a part of a being and somebody. We're not sure who. And then hers is on like the right. But the temple you walk through has like a colonnade with columns. And then there's like a antechamber there, and then they unlock that, and then there's like this part with the statues. In that antechamber, there's also these like stairs on the side that we got to go into this last time, where they were like, go on through these stairs. And there was also beings hanging out in there. And we were like, well, hello. I have a little picture / video of that, and that I'm fine to share too, and I'll probably do that as well. But like, we were like, okay, this is really cool. While we were waiting for the yoga pose people, and we were like, oh, you guys are missing out on all of this. What are you doing? But yeah, it was really interesting. Like the temple had more expansive. It used to have more expansiveness to it, and we just got to kind of explore the temple itself a little bit, which was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really
Well,
cool
and
energy.
it's off the beaten path too. Like you have to bribe people to get there. More and
really
more
do.
people are, which get it for the people who work there.
Yeah.
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 Nicole, I'm glad your stress is dropping. That's really cool. Superb use of time. I agree. Talking about AJ, thank you for tagging the conversation so we can grab the clips and stuff. That's cool.
Laura Lee says, I saw those videos of people, I think, doing the yoga poses is what they're meaning, and which are crazy. And they're having dance parties outside the Great Pyramids. So the Great Pyramids actually are a
They do
venue.
that.
They're a venue for weddings. They're a venue for raves. They're a venue for all sorts of stuff. And like they have a venue set up there. Like when you're walking around the Sphinx, like there is a venue there, which is wild. But they also, it started, so a little bit of backstory, because I asked Hani about it when we were there. It started because they were trying to give tourists a way to see the pyramids at night so they weren't so overwhelmed during the day. So they started doing light shows on the pyramids at night. They also do that at Luxor. They also like the temple at Luxor. The Luxor's a town, Luxor's also a temple. So Luxor temple at Luxor. They do it there. They do it at a different temple. It's not,
The
yeah,
Ramses one? Yeah.
you know
Abu
one.
Simbel.
Abu Simbel. No, because you have to drive out. I don't know if they do it at Abu Simbel. Anyway, beside the point, they tried to do stuff at night, and then it is expanded from there. And we can talk about the pyramids a little bit on that note. I think it's fine that people are dancing there, and I know that sounds weird. Like I think it's fine that it's a venue, mostly because so much of the like spiritual impact of the pyramids, it is one of the least spiritually connected places we go in all of Egypt. And that sounds like everyone should see it. I think everyone should see it. I think everyone should stand in the majesty of those beautiful, incredible pyramids. The energy is still really cool. But as far as the actual like energetic implications of the place, I think it's reviving some of the energy to have stuff going on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You know, and there's other tombs and stuff, and there's things we haven't discovered around there. But we asked Hani once, we were like, how much of stuff do you think that we've actually discovered that's buried out here? Like, how many, not just in the around the Great Pyramids, but like in Egypt, like how much of the ancient stuff do you think we've discovered? And he's like, maybe 30%. And
Yeah.
we were both like, what? That is smaller than we were thinking. So yeah, maybe 30%.
Maybe 30% of what there is.
Yeah. Uh, so the deities and the pyramids are very interesting too. They also are not super present except for this one granite slab
Yeah.
on the side. Other than that, when you're walking
And at
around,
the top of the pyramid, they do. When you're alone at the top of the pyramid and you can like take a breath, which you can't really do as much anymore, I have encountered them there as well. But that slab you're talking about is the most active. Yeah.
yeah, so there's a slab outside the pyramids. It's granite. It's the only thing that's granite for all around. There's one big chunk of red granite, and then there's a bunch of black granite, which is like a marbly style. And they're there. It's like a portal.
There was another location. So the first time I went there, it was not, I don't think it was the main pyramid, but it was around the side of one of the pyramids. I did not see the entrance to get there the last couple times we've been there. We went underneath for something, and there was a room in there, and I encountered some deity energy or other being energies in there, and I had a conversation with them. I have not been able to find that entrance again, but it did happen. I have it in my journal.
It's the middle pyramid, I believe, and
Yeah.
that one's been closed because they only open one at a time to go inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, or something like that. Because I was talking to Hani about that last time. I think it's the middle pyramid.
Yeah, I think it was. You know, it wasn't the main one, and it wasn't the smaller one, so it must have been.
Yeah. So, yeah, as far as like that, it's pyramids. As long as they're protecting the pyramids, which they are, we can tell you that they are protective over the actual structures and over the land. They're like the way that people are kept away from the pyramids during that time is significant. So, it's kind of just a renewal
Yeah.
of the energy in a lot of ways. It's
Yeah.
all fun.
Yeah. And honestly, Honey is the best guide. He is so passionate and connected. When I first met him, when you guys were delayed and I had to do the meeting on my own that first day,
Yeah.
he received permission from something in our conversation to be as woo-woo as he has apparently always wanted to be. And so he gets to do that when he's with us. And so he does. It's really cool.
It's great. It's so magical.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
I will say one funny thing that did happen though. Because there was a rave at the pyramids, one of our travelers who looks more alt, like has a more alternative appearance, when they were coming in, they got pulled to the side, and like the Egyptian authorities were like going through like all their medication and being like, "Is this ecstasy?" Like every time they'd hold something up, and they'd be like, "Nope, that's Advil." Like that's what that is. Which was really funny this past time. They were like, "You touched all of my pills." I'm like, "I'm so sorry," but it was very
Every
clearly
single
because
one.
of, yeah, it was very clearly because of the rave that had been happening at the pyramids. They were like on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a funny story now. They were very upset, which is valid, and I totally
Yeah.
agree. But we were all
Yeah.
very upset on their behalf. But also now it's like pretty funny. I was like, "Oh, it's because there was a rave there the other night, and you look like you were attending it." So it's kind of funny.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love Egypt though.
I do too. I love Egypt so much. We have so many stories from everywhere, though. I was actually like sitting there and being like, "Oh my goodness!" Like the amount of stories that I'm gonna make. It's gonna be so many TikToks and reels and what about so many places. Like
Yeah.
so many places.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Licensed to woo woo. Yes.
I love it. Yeah, because we've done a lot of random real magic stuff. I
We
also have like
have.
we also have like travel tips, like places to go that are the most spiritual in each location, like
Yeah.
tons of
I have
travel.
packing tips, how to pack in a bag that's going to fit under your seat, and that's your bag for like
Yeah,
a week and a half.
I don't have those. I'm sorry, my Libra rising would never, could never. I need
Yeah,
my
no, I'm
things.
great. I I actually got a bag because my last one broke on the jetway. I'm wearing a sling. I'm in Singapore. It's the middle of the night. My bag breaks on the jetway on the way to Japan, and I had to like MacGyver it, which I did, to get to where we needed to go in Japan. But then I was able to find a good bag, like solid good bag. It has more space in it than I need, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. I end up coming home with luggage all the time, which
Yeah.
is crazy, but I donate it to women's shelters. I promise I
Same.
don't just like hoard it.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I
I
always bring home too many things. I will say I did want to do like a house tour of the amount of souvenirs and stuff covering my walls because at this point it's almost like a mini museum.
I still need to find a place to put all of my, like, I have so much papyrus. There's a little one right there, which is
So much
great. I have one on
papyrus.
my wall over here from my first trip when I channeled, which sounds like such a first world problem, but I don't have anywhere to hang my papyrus.
Lorelei says, let's just pitch in on a camera crew for your next trip. Fun fact,
We're
we kind of
trying.
have one. So my amazing husband is a photographer and videographer, and so he does do a lot of that for us. We have much footage.
Much
We don't
footage.
have much putting it
Focus.
together. If you're watching this on my YouTube, I do have some Egypt videos that are like more long form, that have some stuff based on like the different areas we went to in Egypt. So we do have, he always is there to do that, and we have produced much footage. We just have not done things.
Yeah.
with it.
It's just there's so many steps to all that, you know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, the neurodivergent brain doesn't enjoy that very much. But that being said, some are done. So if you want to look at mine, I have I don't know, a good handful. I have some trip recap ones and then I have ones like specific for locations and those ones are more of like the actual footage that's together.
Yeah.
Um,
Post production. That's it.
it just takes 5 years to do one video.
That's why I don't do, I have like some footage of like, I can relate this back to traditional astrology and or magic. And I'm like, no, it's not going to get done.
Right. I do have one video I am going to post from Thailand that is exclusively going to be footage from a hike. And that one's going to happen. So just know that that one's coming. Oh my God. It's so funny. But that one, if you're like, is it spiritual? Yeah, kind of. It's mostly
Yeah.
just about witches hiking through a forest. At one point, I go, "It's a viney rock. Witches love a viney rock." That's one of the quotes directly
Yep.
from the clips. Yeah.
Honestly, we had a good time with that though. Everybody just like embraced the forest, or the jungle, more like.
We loved that jungle. That jungle was so deeply loved by us.
Yes.
We sent so much love to that space. Um, I don't know how much it loved us back, but we loved it.
I mean, the deity that I ran into booped me, which was,
That's
it
true.
felt
You did.
affectionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. I was just narrating it all like we were on, like it was a nature documentary. It was great. And about halfway through, I realized, oh, we might become a nature documentary because this hike is taking so long.
So we got to that one point and she's like, "You're halfway." And we're like, "What?"
Really, what do you? That we've been out here for 2.5 hours. What do you mean we're halfway? This was supposed to be a leisurely hike.
Yeah, it was only supposed to take 2 hours to begin with. It was only supposed to
Yeah.
be 2 miles. No.
No, not at all. Not at all. No, no, no.
Yep.
It's okay though. We had
Yeah.
fun. I do think that the local person who was leading us was very much getting a kick out of our
I hope
shenanigans.
so. I hope so.
There
We
was
were
there
all
was like
laughing.
3 of them, and one of them was just like kept kind of giggling and like staying to the side. I'm like, yeah, we're fun. Enjoy.
Yeah.
We're great.
Yeah.
This is crazy. We're having a goofy times, but
Yeah. Well, like they also gave us walking sticks, which I'm sorry, it became cosplay in that very minute. Like we were going to Mordor or wherever at that point.
oh yeah,
I was
they
like
started off with
officially an
walking
elf.
sticks. And it was like, somehow, make it mad. Like immediately we were all like, okay, this is
Yep.
what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Also, I did not want a walking stick. Me and that stick had beef.
You
We'd
did. It
stick
was,
beef.
yeah, when I was walking with you, and you're like, I knew I shouldn't have brought you along. Oh my God.
Me and the stick were not having a good time together, okay? The stick should not have come with me. I should have just had my arms free, but I got talked into it and I was like, fine, I'll grab the stick. Grab the stick. The stick didn't like me. I didn't like the stick. We were not that stick was not meant to make that journey that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
My stick was very kind. I needed the stick because I was still like I had a boo boo. Some work on its crosswalk.
Oh, I
And
wonder why.
well, I didn't tell them, but but well, I mean, there's a police report and stuff, sure, but yeah, I'm really excited about it because it could be safer
Our town is getting a bunch of those sidewalks put in. A bunch of them.
with the
In
with the
places
blimp
where they,
bleeping
yeah.
things.
In places
I
where
don't
they
trust them.
should not be. And as soon
Yep.
as I saw this going in, I was like, oh no. Someone hasn't looked at statistics before they invested in this
Yeah.
plan.
Next
Neat.
time, I'm in Tahoe, if we go for a walk, I'm gonna make noise every time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
lights
I was,
flashing, lights.
uh there's one crosswalk in particular, and it goes to like a store, and I know my son's gonna want to use it, and I'm gonna be like, listen, bro, you were not allowed to use that crosswalk. Like,
Yeah.
no.
I
No,
don't
no.
care if it says the lights are flashing. I don't
Doesn't matter to
care.
me. And
Nope.
he is such a 15-year-old boy. He's just gonna be like "Doo, doo, doo, doo," and like, not on that crosswalk. No, you're
Tell him
not.
don't be like me, man.
Right? Or I'm gonna do something really annoying, like put like a rainbow flag on his backpack or something, and be like, now you can use it. And it's just gonna like
Yeah.
stream behind him as he walks across. But yeah,
I'm gonna carry a cinder block. You hit me, you get more damage than you think you're gonna get.
that's
Yeah.
a great idea. That's a great idea. You know, you can transport stone goods in whatever way you're going to transport
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. I was just adding weight to my walk. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
Life
How are
is
we feeling
like
about
this.
cozy season? Are you feeling cozy? Are you feeling
I'm
not cozy just yet? How's the
it's
energy for you?
Yeah. Well, for me, and I want everybody to chime in the chat too, it's creeping in. It's getting there. My cozy season theme is decompress. My therapist said we need to look for our exhale, and I was like, oh, that sounds so sweet. How does
I
one do
like
that?
that. When you
So
find out, do tell, because
I will. I will. I'm doing the thing that my type A autistic brain does is, hardcore researching how one finds their exhale.
I don't think that's the
That's
point.
not the
I'm just
way.
gonna
It's
take a
not the
stab in
way.
the dark and say you're doing that wrong.
No. My gaming streams are helping. Like getting back
Oh,
into
that's
the
good.
gaming and stuff. Yeah, like that's been really great. And having people, ask me questions during the gaming has felt I love my Twitch stream on Wednesdays. That's fun. Um,
Yeah,
but
on
I
a
keep
great
trying to
personal note for gaming. Dreamlight Valley is getting a DLC on Tuesday, and it's a horse DLC, so I get to have a horse girl game.
man, I've
And
been
I'm
waiting for
really
horses in Genshin for years.
freaking excited about it. Like really excited about it. If you
Yeah.
guys don't know, I'm a major horse girl. I know it's shocking, about everything about me doesn't say that at all. Um, but I'm very excited. So on
Yeah.
that note, sorry to interrupt you, but just
Oh, no worries.
cozy ponies.
Yeah, yeah. The cozy, like I was trying to get into more of a season of like saying no to things, and like if it doesn't align with my long-term goals, whatever those are at the moment, then no. But now it's like, oh, you're going to be vice president of NCGR. Oh, you're going to have leadership in this lineage thing, and it's like, well, yeah, like that is in line with my long-term goals. I was supposed to be saying no to stuff though, so
No to the wrong things, though.
no to the wrong things. Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the difference.
I'm
I will
grateful
say
that the right
too,
things are
it's
finally showing up with invitations.
yeah, it's also I feel like you guys are probably gonna relate to this. I feel like we are being excavated like artifacts this season for this spooky or not spooky, this cozy season. Like for the next 2 months. When I can look at the energy, I'm like, okay, we're preparing for what's gonna come through in like late January through like spring, which feels very fast because like a lot of stuff. I know there's astrological validation for that as well. But just when I look at the energy, but I'm like, what's that energy? And it's like, we're sitting here and it's like, the energy is like pulling us from the ground and like giving us new life and like making us look at our ancient parts and like understand ourselves in different ways. It literally feels like the universe is an archaeologist and we're the little artifacts and they're just like, it's like yanking us from the ground in that way. So, if you're feeling like, wow, I'm learning new stuff about me, or like I had this weird realization, or like XYZ thing, yes,
Yeah. People are
it's
reading
that.
and baking and making cozy foods. That's awesome.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
I also, one of the things I'm really liking is like I'm trying to remind my body, like, if we're doing this action, that is resting. Rest.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell your body you're resting when you need it to rest, because otherwise it's just going to mark it as an action. And that's not great. People are
Yeah.
doing tree work outside my house. I hope you can't hear it. It's
Can't
a
hear it.
big tree. It's not small. It's like, I don't know. I would say maybe it's a 50-foot tree. It's like big.
I mean, I've seen some of the trees outside your house, so I believe you. Ooh, a lot of
Yeah.
pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to be making those in a couple weeks.
Very good.
I
Very
make
good.
like 2 things a year. I have my pumpkin cookies that are a sort of family recipe. It's like my divorced aunt gave me the recipe before she left the family, so I have those now. And I bring the green bean casserole to the family functions. That's it.
Weston made a banana cake from scratch last night just because
Ooh,
we felt like we needed it and we had a bunch of bananas. And he's like, I'm just gonna make it. It was so good. Oh my
that's
gosh.
awesome.
Yeah, and then we ate it while we watched the newest episodes of Has Been Hotel. And I was not good
I
with
was
the way
not
that
good
the
either.
last episode that just premiered happened. I was very upset.
Yeah,
So
same.
then I immediately restarted the series to watch the happy bits.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah,
Didn't like
spoiler
that.
free. The first episode this week, I got really angry because Lucifer's my favorite character. The second episode this week, I needed hardcore
Lucifer's your
cuddles.
favorite character in the whole show. Why?
Why not?
I don't know. I'm just wondering. Like,
Oh,
what's
just, I
the
really
Lucifer
like
part of it?
everything about him. Like it's my favorite
Okay.
character.
I
His whole
did
like
like his.
everything implied by his backstory and the way he reacts to things and the way he handles things and how he means. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just really like that character.
valid. I was just wondering if there was like, oh, I love, rubber duckies are my shtick. Like, I don't know. I just
No,
wanted
no.
to.
Honestly, like his character design is really awesome. The story arc and character development he's on makes me really
Yeah,
happy. And
I agree.
his backstory beef with Heaven also, I'm really interested to see what happens with it. So like this week when there was some tension there, I got mad at anybody that got mad at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid. Valid. Very valid. I did like his little quote, like, you can't see me, I'm magical.
He's like creeping away, and I was like, "Oh my god,
Can't
yay!"
see me, I'm magical. Just
Yeah, I actually literally followed Jeremy Jordan, who voices Lucifer, also voices my favorite character in the Tangled animated series, Varian.
oh, heck yeah. Variant for
Yeah,
sure. All the way.
yeah. So I'm just like, I always follow Jeremy Jordan, but he's just the voice is so good,
So
and
good.
the types of songs he gets are really good. I just there's a lot.
Yeah.
The Duck soap opera was
Yeah.
that scene was
Good.
fantastic.
This is called Has Been Hotel. It's on Prime. It's part of what's called the Helliverse. There's another one that's called Hell of a Boss, and it's all done by the same creator. The Hell of a Boss features a lot more like demons and like demonology, like actual demonology, which
Yeah,
is so
like the Gosha.
freaking cool. Makes me really happy. Um, but Has Been Hotel has more music, and it's the music. All of the characters are voiced by huge names in Broadway, like Jessica Vosk
Huge.
plays a minor character. So if you know anything about Broadway, that's insane.
Yeah.
So just gonna throw that in.
Who's
Um,
your favorite in the show?
okay, who is my favorite? Um I like Emily the Angel a lot
I
because I
knew
think
it.
she's
I
gonna
knew
have a
it.
really cool
Yeah.
arc. Well, of
Yeah.
course she does. She brought gift baskets. Anyway,
Well,
besides the
that
point.
and the
Um,
like, I just like her song in the first one too, when she's like, "I don't need your condescension."
yeah, so I really like her. I really like um Husk's storyline. I think that's gonna be super neat. He's super cool. I also really, really like Lute's storyline though too. A lot. And I
Yeah,
think that's gonna
this
be
this last
fascinating.
episode seemed like more depth was coming in there too, and I liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So love all of I don't know. I enjoy all of it so much. I like it all. Oh, and
Yeah.
of course, our stabby friend. What's her name? Little one. No, I
Oh
can't
my
remember.
God, Nifty. That's Dan's favorite. The
Nifty
fact
is
that she had a J-pop song
so
last week made me so happy.
well, and her actress is also Japanese
Half
American, so I
Japanese,
think
yeah.
that that's fantastic. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's
Nifty is
really cool.
canonically Japanese as well.
Yeah. So,
It's fantastic.
hmm
Nifty. And I just
yeah.
love how like Alistair, Katie's mentioning Alistair in the, I do like Alistair as well. I'm really hoping with the way it worked out that Alistair kind of has to team up with Lucifer a little bit. I'm in it for that dynamic. I think that'll be really fun to watch.
Just grumpy dads. You're just
Yeah, right?
just a
Like the
grumpy
two
dad
very different
partner.
kinds, right? Like going after the main guy for whatever reasons they have. Because they both have very separate motivations, and I love that. But yeah, like Alistair's protectiveness over Nifty is
Yeah.
something that I've noticed happening in the subtext. I think that's
Oh yeah,
interesting.
very adult show by the way, not for kids. No, it's a cartoon,
No.
but not for kids.
Yeah.
It is, and like look at trigger warnings too. Uh, Look at trigger warnings before you watch, just to be. It's not like super like overt or something, but if you have certain triggers, it might bug you. So just gonna throw that out there as well.
Yeah.
For either of them, for either of the shows, look at the trigger warnings. Um, yeah, yeah. Alistair, I like too. I do struggle with like Alistair is really bad. He's one of the ones that is like actually bad and deserves to be where he is in that sense. So I am hoping that there is no redemption there at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels he's very like Loki-esque. It's like whatever serves him in that moment is the way he's gonna lean.
Yeah, but we get his backstory in this season.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
It's kind of messy. Also,
Yeah.
though, I also love Penchess. I love
Oh my
Penchess.
God, poor Patches.
I know. I know. I recommend Has Been first and then Helva after.
I would recommend that too.
Yeah.
Hell of a Boss just came to Prime, but you
Right.
can still watch the rest of it that exists because there's like 3 seasons ish now on YouTube. They started out as YouTube shows.
Yeah. Helva Boss is a really good. They take place on different rings of hell. So for context,
Yep.
there's some overlap because actually technically the office that Helva Boss takes place in is on the same ring as the hotel, but like
Yeah,
that's
but
kind of it overlap wise. There's like little things, but they go to all of the other rings. The cool thing is I loved they represented the main demon lords from the lesser key of Solomon, which
yeah,
by the way that is like the main resource for demonology
yeah.
that exists. And the way that they drew them and represented them I thought was like really really neat. So
Yeah.
if you're like into doing demon work too or want to know more about demons, it's actually a really great place to jump off into.
So can I insert another fun fact on that?
Of
Historically,
course.
the Ars Gotia is very much associated with the Lesser Key of Solomon, which is our primary source text. And yes, it's that Solomon, the wise one. And the art of necromancy was actually originally not about raising the dead. It was about people summoning demons to find sinners that they considered sinners. And I just think that that's really interesting too, to like flip the script on how people are judgy towards that kind of stuff now. And it's like, but you started it. Like, sorry, guys. Oops.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And the amount of demons that have been summoned by like the church, it's a lot, which is what the
I
Lesser Key of
mean,
Solomon essentially is. Is like,
yeah.
hey, these are all the ones we've talked to, and this is how they work together, and like these are their sigils and whatever. Which, by the way, the sigils are correct. The ones that they use in the show for the different demons are the correct actual sigils from the Key of Solomon, which is also cool. I actually am working on a YouTube video of which demons I hope she includes in future.
Yeah.
They, she, they.
I
I don't
think
know.
she. I think that
I think she.
it
Okay.
is a she.
Just want to be really open there.
Yep.
But which ones I hope get included in future seasons because there's some really cool, fun demons that I think would be so perfect to include in that. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, but if you don't want to like actually get like a book of the Lesser Key of Solomon, they have a really comprehensive Wikipedia page that goes through every single demon. If you're like really interested in that, it's like
Yeah.
really, really in depth.
Because the Lesser Key of Solomon, the way you're going to find it translated, is intentionally gatekeepy and annoying in the way it reads. So it's
So
men trying to keep stuff for themselves, but a couple hundred years ago. So
I know, big shock.
yeah, surprise, surprise.
I know. What? No
Surprise,
way.
surprise.
Oh my goodness. Anyone have fun plans this weekend? What are your fun plans? It's Friday, right? Yeah, Friday.
Yes.
What are your fun plans?
My fun plans is I have my class for studying 3 books of occult philosophy by Agrippa tomorrow.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we're probably going to do a date morning though, because Dan and I do have something that happened this week that we are celebrating. So, yeah.
That is a good one. That's a good one. This week, what am I doing this weekend? Oh, I'm taking the girls to the high school play, which is fun. The high school's putting on Chicago, which I thought was a choice.
Okay. Yeah.
But they have friends in it, and they're like, "Can we go?" I'm like, "Yeah, rock on. We will go to that. That will be fun." I'm also putting some final touches on a course that I'm making that's going to launch on Friday, next Friday,
Yay.
which is very exciting. Stay tuned for that, and that's going to be great. Love that. Um, oh, and making soap. Lee has really gotten into making soap, my youngest. So we're going to make some more soap for Christmas stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah, which is very exciting. um, yeah, what else was, I felt like there was something else I was doing this weekend, but I can't remember. Next weekend we're going to Wicked. That's the most exciting thing we're
Yay.
doing.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
excited.
So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I have to catch up with life. I'm finally done with like physical therapy, so my weeks aren't marked by like, is it a physical therapy day or isn't it? So I feel like that's last day of school vibes.
Ooh, Ren B says I have a pottery class tomorrow and get to pick up some new pieces from my instructor. It's very
Ooh.
exciting to see. Fun fact about my life that not a lot of people know. My very first job was actually managing a pottery studio, and I did that in when I was 15 until I was 16, and then that one closed and I opened a new one that still exists actually, which was pretty fun. So I love pottery. I think it's one of the best art forms that exists because how else can you make mud into something you can drink out of? Like that's cool.
Yeah.
And you make melted glass to make it colorful. Witchcraft. So
Yeah.
fun. So
Alchemy.
stoked for you.
Yep. Love it.
That is great. Yeah. One time when this is
Every good
embarrassing.
story starts this way. Hang on, Dexter.
One time when I was at the pottery studio, I was dremeling the bottom of the things when they come out of the kiln. Because when you put stuff into the kiln, it's on these stilts, and you put them on the stilts and you put them into the kiln, and then like the glass kind of melts down, which is the glaze, like melts down a little bit around the stilts. When you pop them off, they have like little sharp edges, so you have to like dremel those off so it doesn't cut you. That's how kilns work with that. So I was dremeling that, and I turned my head, and the Dremel got stuck in my hair, and it went, whoosh, and I had to cut it out.
No.
Yeah. Never do anything, just chill. I swear to God. But yeah, fun fact about my life: I've
Yeah.
gotten a Dremel stuck in my hair aggressively.
Yeah. Those don't do things gently. Jeepers.
I know. Isn't that funny though? Yeah. Um, yeah. New course drop. Uh-huh. Ooh, Christy starts assisting directing, and then they were none on Sunday. That is so cool. Have fun. That sounds awesome. Working on Katsucon prep and then going to the arcade also sounds fun. Love that. Yeah, there's never a boring day around me. No, I don't do boredom, really,
I
ever.
don't think I've had a boring day in the
No.
decades.
No. I also have like 85 embroidering. I embroider something every. Thank you. I embroider something every single day because I'm doing a wheel of embroidery of the entire year, so that's happening. I'm always crocheting simultaneously. I'm researching for the second book that I'm writing in the Custa series. What? Um, um, like these are and those are just like casual things. Oh, I've been doing a lot of junk journal magic, which has been really fun and helpful. Um, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you have a date tomorrow, AJ?
I know, AJ. AJ's got a date tomorrow.
Sending you all the good
Exciting.
vibes.
Yeah.
That was me sending them.
May that person be worthy.
Right? I do not follow Tim Dowie. He had an interesting shelf tour of the latest books he picked up. Magic is a theme. Interesting. Yeah. I've been reading some very fun books too lately, so I'm excited to talk about those in the bookend of the podcast.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you guys do not actually follow the podcast on here or listen to us on Spotify or anything, you should. We do these lives every Friday, but we also release a podcast episode every Monday. It's a lot more formulaic, but still a lot of fun.
Yeah. A lot more formulaic.
It has a
It
formula.
has formula. It's kind of like
It does
a
a
little bit
thing.
of structure.
Yeah, it does a thing. So it's fun. We have a great time on it. You should come.
Yeah.
You should come listen. It's good. I love the podcast. We have a good
Me
time.
too.
We cover some fun topics, and we have some like really cool guests on there. We have fun guests coming up. We've started to get weird guest pitches though.
We have.
It's
Every day we've been getting this one guy that I've
I
been just
know.
deleting instantly. Like, no,
Because
no.
it's an anti-vaxxer, and he's like,
Yep.
let me tell you why you don't need vaccines. And we're like,
Like
let's not
some
have you
kind of a
mansplain to
journey
us
from
why
shot
you're
to
wrong.
something.
It was very
Yeah.
we've gotten the thing is with doing a spiritual podcast that people might not know is that you also start to collect the new age love and light uh,
And the
not
psychosis
cool
people.
people
Hmm.
that want to come on the show.
Yeah. And they're like, I'll fit your brand so well. Like, no, you won't. You don't want to come on here.
We get a lot of cold posts or cold
Hmm.
emails that are like,
Yeah.
I fit your brand. I talk about how you can meditate the gay away, and you're like, nah, okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
Like that's
Sometimes it's tempting though to be like, "Oh, come on, that'll be fun." And no, we're not doing it because
no,
honestly, but
no. That's what led me to interviewing a flat earther on my last podcast. It
yeah,
was not fun, by the way.
no.
0 out of 10. Do not
Hmm.
recommend. Um,
There's
yeah.
just so much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's so tempting sometimes, especially like because my rules of ethics in my mind are like, if I do this, is it actually maybe chaotic good because it's an opportunity for them to learn? But
Yeah.
people, they won't. So
No.
it's
No.
rough.
Also, the word maha reminded me of that. Um, did you catch in the most, again, circling back to Husband
Husband.
Hotel, but I just need to do that when he's singing the song, the TV, Mr. V
Hmm.
is singing the song and he says, make hell great again. And I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, shit. Was as he's like
Hmm.
actively starting a cult, I was like, throw that shade,
Yeah, please
throw it.
do. Yeah. I like how they throw in the first episode that he is a cult leader, and it's like, oh, good,
Oh,
and he's doing exactly what we're seeing right now. Yeah.
it was just like, oh,
Have we had any cold calls that we accepted? Kind of, but then they never got back to us. So like, it was so cold, it was actually dead in the water.
there was one that we're really upset has not gotten back to us
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. They reached out to us, and we were like, yes, and then nothing. Yeah.
That being said, I don't actually think we would vibe with interviewing this person anyway. Not going to say who
Yeah.
it is, but they
Yeah.
have slowly and slowly over the years gotten more and more into the love and light,
Yeah.
new agey space. They used to be a lot more grounded, not so much anymore.
I have some of their stuff on my shelves, but yeah.
Honestly, if you watch their content now, it's a little concerning.
Mm,
So, yeah. Lots of like,
bummer.
I was leading a thing, and they're like wearing like flowy robes and like, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As I said here in my Carhartt hoodie, like,
Yeah.
just different vibes, and that's
Hmm.
fine. All vibes are valid, but just not always the, yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
My flowy robes are athleisure.
Yeah, I have flowy robes. Don't
Mm,
really wear them
I think I have a
though,
cape somewhere.
right? I was thinking about crocheting a cape next.
That'd be
Sounds fun.
fun.
I
Hmm.
know. I know. Is there any other cold calls we accepted? I don't think so.
No, there was the one we were like, "Can you tell us more?" And then they didn't.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a very good business measure to be like, "Hey, want me to do this thing?" And we're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Bye." Mm. Oh, someone just got the Lester key. That's awesome.
Love it, Vanessa. Love it.
Hmm.
Also, hello. Good to see you on here. I figured he would put that up there. So if anyone's looking like, does our podcast work? Should we get sponsorships? Yes.
Yes.
Someone bought the Lesser Key of Solomon on our recommendation. Look, it worked. Why are we doing
Fashion.
that incense? Why are you making noise? That's not how that's supposed to work. Don't make noise
Oh,
at me.
incense is a smelly thing.
Not a noise
Wrong
thing.
sense, incense.
The
Have either of
heck?
you gotten into acupuncture? I have read about it.
No. But I live on top of a mountain. It's not because I don't
Mm,
want to. I would genuinely do it. Um,
yeah.
the closest acupuncture place is probably an hour plus
Hmm.
away from me, and that's not really conducive to. I would get acupuncture and then drive an hour home. Doesn't feel right for me. I've actually looked it up
Yeah.
to try to see about doing
Yeah.
it after
Yeah.
my gallbladder thing, happened, I was like, I should do that. And I was like, well, that's far.
There's a couple things, and my therapist is like, "Have you tried acupuncture?" And I get closer and closer. And it's not that I don't believe in it. I totally do. I would give it a shot. But I get to a certain point and then forget about it. And so it's like clearly not the time. So, but one day perhaps.
I would love acupuncture. I know I
I definitely would like to give it a shot. I just I need it to be the right time, because if it were the right time, I would have followed through. I know.
Ha ha. I think it might be the right time for you.
It soon could be. Yeah, because, the means have to also be there.
Gotta love the means.
The means. They're the way you get to the ends.
You're the way it gets to the ends. That was great. That made me very happy. Oh my god. Yeah.
That was one of those pauses where I'm like, either it's going to sink in and be funny, or I'm just going to let the awkward silence roll.
It was funny. It was funny. We appreciated it. Oh. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this live. This has been super fun. We love doing these ink spills. We do them every Friday. Well, we do them typically on Fridays.
Yeah, we do them on Fridays when we're available, which has been consistent for a while.
Typically, yeah.
We'll let
if
you
you
know
guys
when
want
it's
to
not.
adventure, right? And if you guys want to adventure with us, we do genuinely have a lot of really fun opportunities to do that. Thank you. Come with us.
Yeah.
Ding ding. But yeah, we have really fun opportunities to do that. Currently, we have a couple spaces, like 2 spaces left on Peru. Like that's it. Some people in the chat are going to Peru, by the way, and I'm really excited to see you guys. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so excited about it. And then we have some spaces left on Greece. A couple people in the chat have gone to Greece. They went with us to Greece before,
Yep.
so it's amazing. You guys should come. And then we have some spaces left on Germany as well to do our castle tour, where we're just going to fairy tale lives. We're going to channel castle ghosts. We're going to channel some history. We're going to do folk magic. It's going to be freaking cool, and you should come. And payment plans are available, by the way. Like on all of these, payment plans are available. It is not like you have to invest everything right up front. Like significant payment plans are available that you can adjust, like the cadence of and stuff like that. So highly recommend checking that out. But we would love for you to come and hang out with us. It'd be great. And as I said, I am launching a new course next Friday, which is going to be fun. And Krista just launched a new course.
I did, yeah. It's called Pop Stars. And I've been able to, it answers the question of A, where do I start with learning astrology? And B, on social media, what does that astrology mean for me? It teaches you how to do that yourself. And then gives you resources of how far to go next or where to go deeper. And so it really sets you up. I'm proud of it, which says a lot. Like there's a lot that has to happen and that it has to cover for me to be proud of it. And it does. So yes.
Good.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm so stoked for you. Mine is a deity work course. How to actually do deity work. Not paganism. Deity work. Different things. And actually incorporate that into your life. And when there's the bonus is like a altar course as well. Like a little mini one. So gonna be super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are all the dates for the trips on your guys' links? Yes, they are. Yeah, either of our links you can go to and find all of the dates of all of the trips. They're really fun. We're going to be in October, so we're going to go to Oktoberfest in Munich when we're there for the Germany trip. Just as like a side. Like, I will be going if you want to come.
I will be going. Yeah.
Yeah, trovotrip.com. The digital course is just going to be on my website. It's going to be a very reasonable like digital course. As far as like offerings that I do. So yeah, less than a reading, for sure.
Yeah, mine are as well. The new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Do we want to make some magic?
Who wants to make some magic in the chat with us?
All right, we're going to try to count it down, and everyone has to type.
Make some magic.
Yeah, everyone has to type. Go make some magic as we count it. When we count it down, try to time
type it now
correctly
and hover your finger over the enter key.
Right. Get ready. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Okay, we're doing it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go make some magic. Woo! Hopefully you guys got it. We appreciate you.
See you guys Monday if you're on my YouTube. Together we'll be next Friday.
Yeah. Bye.
Yay.